Hey guys, how's it going? And today we'll be discussing if Ferrari will be competitive in 2023. Now, it may seem like an easy question to answer given their relative competitiveness in 2022, but I think it is one worth exploring. Specifically given Ferrari's struggles in the back half of the 2022 season, the change-up at the team principal position with Mattia Binotto leaving and Fred Vasseur coming in, and finally, some initial comments coming out of Maranello with regards to their 2023 car. So, let's go back to 2022. I would describe 2022 as a mixed season for Ferrari. As everyone will all remember, especially the Tifosi, Ferrari came out strong at the start of the season, winning 2 of the first 3 races. However, from there on out, a series of reliability issues, strategy issues, as well as an inability to match the development of their rivals, Red Bull, and even with Mercedes catching them near the end of the season, Ferrari really took a step back in the back half of the season. Now, while there were some driver errors throughout the season, it was clear that the primary issue within the team was strategy issues as well as development issues throughout the season. All these issues culminated in team principal Mattia Binotto leaving his position at Ferrari. It was rumored he was trying to leave in 2021 due to tensions with senior upper management at Ferrari. However, because Ferrari was unable to find a suitable replacement at the time for Mattia Binotto, he stayed on for the 2022 season. It was rumored that in 2021, Ferrari approached Christian Horner, Red Bull team principal, as well as Andreas Seidel, the McLaren team principal. However, both declined to take the role of team principal of Ferrari. Binotto had been with Ferrari for a very long time. He was an engineer as part of the golden era of Ferrari when Michael Schumacher won all his championships, up until when he was team principal of the team, which ultimately saw some tumultuous years with his oversight. He was team principal of the team in 2019 when Ferrari built a rocket ship of an illegal car. Although it was very, very fast, it was ultimately illegal, which led to a secret settlement with the FIA. The 2020 and 2021 seasons under his leadership were ultimately recovering from the penalty imposed by the FIA as a result of their illegal 2019 car, so there's not much to review there. And then finally, the 2022 season, which was Ferrari's most promising car in years, almost a decade, if not longer. But as we all know, this was ultimately capped off with his departure from the team in 2022. So, enter Fred Vasseur, who will be team principal from 2023 onward. The question becomes, will Fred be able to take this team to the next level and regain their form as a championship contender, as well as a championship winner? Fred Vasseur has won at every previous level of competition he's led, including Formula 3 and Formula 2. He's been team principal of Alfa Romeo, which oversaw some fairly decent midfield cars, as well as the promotion of Charles Leclerc to Ferrari as a result of his performance in that Alfa Romeo Sauber car. I think the primary benefit with having Fred Vasseur as team principal of Ferrari is that you're introducing a man who has experience winning championships, specifically in Formula 3 and Formula 2. Although they're not F1 championships and with teams nowhere near the prestige of Ferrari, he does have experience with winning. Additionally, as silly as it may sound to say, Fred Vasseur also can speak Italian, which is very important for an Italian-based team in Maranello, Italy, who primarily interfaces with the media in Italian, as well as it's important for communication within the team, given most of their employees also speak Italian. I think Fred Vasseur's tenure as team principal will ultimately be judged based on his ability to match the development pace of other rival teams in the championship. Now, what we saw last year was, yes, Ferrari did make strategy errors, but they ultimately couldn't match the development pace of other teams. Teams like Red Bull, while they did also make strategy mistakes throughout the season, those were masked because they were able to develop their car to such a level that the competition couldn't keep up, specifically Ferrari and Mercedes. I think another added benefit of Fred Vasseur's entry into Ferrari is that he has a very good working relationship with Charles Leclerc, being his team principal when Charles was at Alfa Romeo Sauber. This good relationship will mean that both the driver and the team principal should be on the same page throughout the season, with regards to both the Constructors' Championship as well as the Drivers' Championship. So this takes me back to the question I posed at the top of this video, which was, will Ferrari be competitive in 2023? Ultimately, I think they will be. However, as I said, it's heavily contingent on their ability to develop a car throughout an entire season that's competitive. Now, Andrea Stella, former performance engineer and race engineer for Ferrari and current team principal in McLaren, has said that Ferrari are very, very happy with their 2023 car thus far and believe it will be very competitive at the start of the 2023 season. Tell me if you've heard that before. So that's everything we have for today's video, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you want to hear about next. Thanks.